up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl at 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and anime and manga contributor to Bounding into Comics. And open up your grimoires because we are jumping on in to the Black Clover presentation at Jump Festa 2023. But before we get into this, let's just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be for live reactions like for Black Clover, which we have been doing for I don't know how many years now, or news and analysis like this video, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to the article we're going to be using up in here. So, now this is going to be different than, say, like what we did for Undead Unluck and Hell's Paradise Shikakuraku, especially, not like Hell's Paradise Shikakuraku, because, one, this is an anime original film that we're talking about here. So, yeah. I'm not going to have to go extremely in depth. And two, there's some stuff from this presentation that really needs to be discussed, especially when it comes to possibly TV Tokyo interfering with maybe having the Natsu no Taizai film situation. Yeah. The thing I do want to mention, though, is how toxic the Black Clover fandom has really become. Because chat was fucking stupid. Like, come on, man. Tabata said that the film was not canon when we got the announcement. Like, what is wrong with you? The voice cast said it was not canon either. And, man, whew. After, watching the presentation, I was like, yeah, this definitely makes sense for why it's not canon. It seemed to, based on what was said, it really did seem to be like, yeah, Tabata wanted to do something like what Nakaba is doing, and TV Tokyo was like, nope, it's not happening. Bastards. Anyways, so basically this was freaking cool with how it started. So you had Gakuto Kajiwara, the voice actor of Asta. You had, Nobunaga Shibazaki, who plays Yuno, and Junichi Suwabe plays Yami, Tomiyuki Morikawa, who plays Julius, and of course, Toshihiko Seki, who plays, the anime original former Emperor / Wizard King, Conrad, running the Black Clover Jump Super Stage. And I gotta tell you, because I did cover Black Clover anime for about 100 episodes. And I remember when the first episode came out, everyone was fucking hating. They were hating on Kajiwara. They were hating. And I remember saying, I said, okay, I hear the potential in his voice. He does sound like Asta. He just needs to, just, adjust and get into it. And it took about, I want to say, 20 episodes, but it was there. I knew he was Asta from the start. He sounded like Asta. It was just he just needed to rein it in a little bit, and it would work. And 20 episodes later, it was working for me. And now, because I haven't watched Black Clover anime in a long-ass time, but hearing his voice now during the live dubbing of when Lucius was introduced to Asta. Oh my god, he sounds so good. That is freaking Asta. I was so happy with it. Then I have to point this out as well. Morikawa was voicing Lucius. Holy shit! I swear to God, Period, if Morikawa does not play Lucius, I will hate you even more. Seriously! He was fucking Lucius. That was my Lucius right there. He made Lucius sound so badass, I'm not going to lie. He sounded way more badass than, Lucius has been sounding in my head. So, yes, please. And by the way, I still fucking hate that design. I hate that outfit so much. Oh, that outfit needs to burn. Oh, I'm hoping there's going to be another transformation. There better be a fucking another transformation. Oh my god. But anyways, now let's get into, now that I got that out of my system. So this was actually Seki's first Jump Festa, and he was stoked. He was very, very stoked. And we got to the trailer, obviously. And the art animation for the trailer looks good. It does. I'm very happy to see Black Clover finally get this art and animation. It just sucks that it's for a non-canon movie. And it goes to show you that TV Tokyo has their priorities. And same with Studio Period, that they don't give a shit about the canon material. They only care about, like, their own fucking story. And that really freaking pisses me off. I hate it so much. Let's see. And then this is what was said here. As soon as I almost forgot to mention. Guess what? We don't have just one Wizard King. We got 4 Wizard Kings that they're fighting. As soon as they said that there was 4 Wizard Kings that Asta and the Black Bull's going to be facing, and, you know, the Clover Kingdom going to be facing, I was like, yeah, this is why it's not canon. I already knew that TV Tokyo interfered the moment that Asta and the rest of the Clover Kingdom, you know, the modern day Clover Kingdom, were going to be in this. But as soon as the other 3 Wizard Kings were announced, I was like, yeah, this was definitely TV Tokyo. Because remember what Tabata said? Tabata said that, you know, I was contemplating using a story, you know, from the manga, or like writing an original story from, you know, that I was going to put in the manga or something like that. And yeah. I'm telling you, what Tabata probably had in mind, I just feel like there was maybe like a prequel in mind or something, or like expanding. I would have loved to see, as I said before, I would have loved to see an expansion on Yami's backstory, especially like given the timing of what happened with Nakaba and the Tazai film. I would have loved to have something like that for Black Clover. I have to wonder if that's what Tabata wanted to do for the Black Clover anime, is to have something similar to Nakaba, and like maybe give more, I said this before too, maybe give more background on Lucius and Julius. Like do more with that and their relationship with the Wizard King. Like, that would have been so interesting. I would have liked to seen that, and also Yami's relationship with the Wizard King. Like, that would have been nice to have. That would have been a great transition into, you know, the final arc. I would have loved to have, like, a midquel or something. Or, well, technically it'd be a backstory more still. It'd be a prequel, technically. But, like, you know what I mean? It would just have been really nice to have that instead of this fuckery. I'm so tired of this crap from TV Tokyo. Because they keep wanting all this fucking fan service. And I'm so sick of it. And I know, but you know what? I'm going to play devil's advocate here. It's not all TV Tokyo's fault. It's not. There's other people probably in play as well. But I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of it. We've seen it with Boku no Hero Academia. TV Tokyo, I know, is involved with Boruto. That is all them. Boruto deserves better than the fuckery that it gets. I'm so sick of this shit with Boruto. You have no fucking clue how mad I am with how Boruto gets treated in anime form. Boruto deserves better. Oh god, it totally does. Black Clover's another one. Black Clover deserves so much better than what it's been getting. It does. I said it. I think I even said it when I covered it. The anime. It deserves so much better than this fuckery. The writing is doing, for the most part, was doing what it needed to do. The voice actors were doing what they needed to do. The soundtrack was doing, for the most part, what it needed to do. It was just the art and animation. And I know they can only do so much when they are being told to do so much in a short amount of time. It's just unfreaking believable. And then you got with what I'm scared, something I'm very scared about when Black Clover comes back, is it's going to end up having the same problem that Bleach has, where it's going to drain away the comedy and focus more on the serious content and have itself take itself way too seriously. That will piss me the fuck off if that happens. I'm already mad about what's happening with Bleach. Studio Period, you need to stop doing that. Stop draining the comedy. I'm so sick of this. I'm sick of this crap too. That's driving me goddamn nuts. I don't like when this happens because you're basically draining the life and soul and the personality away from the series when this happens. And that's why I like Black Clover's writing for the most part. It's because it's kept, at least the soul of the series is there. It's just the art and animation is not where it needs to be. It's terrible. At least in this movie, from what I've seen, it looks okay. I just wish this was happening in the canon portions of, the art and animation. I'd like to have that. There's one other problem that people are pointing out, and I will agree with this. Why are you not including Not? That's another reason. That's another way you could confirm it's not canon. Not's not in it. My baby Not should be in this. And he's not. My poor baby. He deserves better than this fuckery too. But anyways, let me continue because you will see why, again, this definitely is not canon. Let me pull this up here. Seki said after seeing the trailer that the trailer reminded him of his post-recording. Oh God, this was... When I heard this, and then, I was like shooketh, but when I, was reading this again, for the article I'm writing, I was just like, oh God. Seki said that the trailer reminded him of post-recording. I was able to post-record with Kajiwara-kun, and I was surprised at his 120%, energy level from the rehearsal. I was surprised, let's see, said Seki, who was worried about whether his energy would last until the end. Morikawa asked him, did you hold it? I had it, Kajiwara. I had Kajiwara watching Seki nodding his head at field. I worked really hard until the end, and the audience applauded Kajiwara's efforts, and then the audience applauded Kajiwara's efforts in introducing the key... Okay, here we go. Fuck, I hate translators sometimes. And introducing, during the introduction of the key points for the film, Seki touched on the thickness of the script. I remember seeing this. I remember seeing the scripts, because they pulled out the scripts, and they were like these thick-ass books. And if you watch the stream, you know what I'm talking about. And he said this, I was very surprised when I received the first book, but I was told that there was a separate second half. There were 2 thick scripts. It's like, what? Because of that, my left hand was trembling. Why would you do this? Again, that's why I'm like, yeah, there's no way in fucking hell this is canon. No way. No way. There's a difference between, like, say, what Nakaba... I got a point. Compare this to Nakaba. There's a difference between, like, say, what Nakaba's doing with Four Nights of the Apocalypse / Seven Deadly Sins, like the Miquel for this, and doing the movie in 2 parts. And this, which is only, like, 1 single movie and having 2 thick-ass books for this. The fuck is wrong with you? This is not even a canon movie. This is an anime original movie. Why are you giving these people, like, thick-ass books? There's no reason for this. None. Tabata, this was out of your hands. This was way out of your control. This seems like a Period TV Tokyo situation. Like, hell, if you have watched, and the other reason why I'm like, yeah, this is definitely a filler situation, a non-canon situation. Like, this type of plot point we've seen, like, in Bleach filler, we've seen in Naruto filler, we've seen this, I don't remember we've seen, did we see this in Exorcist? I don't remember. But we've definitely seen this, like, in One Piece, or I know we've seen this in One Piece filler. I've seen something similar, but nah, this is definitely shit that we've seen like in Bleach, definitely in fucking Bleach filler. Holy shit. And Naruto filler, we've seen something along the lines of this. And Fairy Tail filler, that's the other one I was thinking of. I know this ain't Peria, but still. I'm telling you, we've seen this kind of filler before. And obviously there's Dragon Ball filler. But this doesn't surprise me. This does not surprise me seeing this. This is just fucked up, though. But it's fucked up, and it also kind of, again, this also proves that this was out of Tabata's control. This was. But so we have these Wizard Kings here. The first one we have Princia, who is the successive, or one of the previous Wizard Kings that is supposed to be like the strongest Wizard King, one of the strongest Wizard Kings of all times. And then there's a priest, turned Wizard King named Edward. And I was like, and for Seki's like, can you defeat Morikawa grinned? Both of them, they were saying, both of them look like the final boss, Morikawa Crin. Can you defeat these two? Seki replied. If I defeat the Wizard King, won't it be the final episode? Oh, God. They're such smart asses. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else from here that I want to include, because I don't want to include the filler from here. Let's see. But I'm very curious what you guys thought of this, or what you guys thought of this panel. What do you guys think about this situation with the 4 Wizard Kings? Like, why are you doing this? So we have Conrad. Jester is a Wizard King. The previously revealed character Jester. Yeah, he is a Wizard King too. And then you got Princia and Edward. Why? I would rather have had a prequel that gave more backstory to Julius and Yami's relationship to Conrad. That would have been interesting. Like, because Julius wasn't the Wizard King at the time that Yami arrived to the Clover Kingdom, and especially since we got a little bit more backstory with Yami, wouldn't you guys have loved to see like more about Yami's time in the Clover Kingdom when he first arrived? And I know we're gonna get some of it up in this movie, but I would have liked more, just like a story focused on that. That I think would have been more interesting and more entertaining, at least for me. And it would be a great way to introduce the anime only Black Clover fandom to Lucius. Because remember, we're going to be fighting an emperor, a dark wizard king. I just think that would be very interesting. And if we do have like a sword, we also, obviously there's a sword kind of situation going on. But still, like the concept of the sword and all that, it feels very similar to what I feel like is going to happen in Black Clover. I swear to God, if Asta gets the power that Yami is supposed to get in the Black Clover manga, I am going to be so pissed. Please don't give Yami's power to Asta, Tabata. Speaking of, please don't. Please don't do that. That will be very annoying. I really don't want Asta to become a Gary Stu. I already have to deal with this fuckery in Blue Lock with Asagi. I fucking hate Asagi in Blue Lock. Oh my God, I fucking hate him so much. He is the biggest Gary Stew, or I feel like I gotta call this now an Asagi stew at this point. I think I'm going to just call Gary Stews a manga Saki Stew at this point. I don't need any Saki Stews. But I'm very curious what you guys think of the situation with the 4 Wizard Kings. I'm just like, really? We're doing this? You could have done something better, where we could have had something like what we're getting with Tazai / Four Knights of the Apocalypse, where we're actually getting lore pertaining to Four Knights of the Apocalypse, which is, getting its anime adaptation. You could have done something like this for Black Clover, so when the Black Clover anime does come back, it gives Black Clover anime only fans something to look forward to. And hell, you could have given like even more cool lore, like anime exclusive lore for the Black Clover manga readers to look forward to. Because now, like with Tazai, I got no choice but to watch the movie. I have no choice because of the continuity. Here, I'm just looking at this like, I don't need to watch this. Why would I bother watching this? Why would I bother watching a filler movie? There's no reason for me to watch this. None. Absolutely no fucking reason. And I'm curious if any other manga reader feels this way, or if I'm the only one that feels this way. It's just such a letdown. It really is. And from what I've been hearing, and yes, I'm going to be covering the Tazai movie. I am. I've been hearing from Tazai fans in my Discord that the movie's really good, and I'm just like, ooh, I have to watch it. And now I really have to watch it. Because if certain characters are getting some lore up in there, and if we get to see a certain Deadly Sins kids up in there, which is foreshadowing of what we're going to be getting in the Four Knights of the Apocalypse manga, yeah, I have to watch it for that reason. You see how excited I am for it? Like, I don't give a shit if it's CGI. Now I have to watch it because of the writing. There's no point. There is no point in me watching this. None. I have no reason to watch this. Yeah, the art and animation is pretty. You know what? I know I should support. God. There may be one reason I should watch it, but I'm not going to for a specific director. I ain't doing it. I'm not going to. If it was canon, I would. But there's no reason for me. No reason for me to. You could have fought for this. Tatsuya, you could have done something. You could have, because Tatsuya is a Black Clover manga reader. Tatsuya, why didn't you fight for this? Was this? I have to ask, Tatsuya, was this out of your hands? I really feel like this was out of your hands, my man. Because otherwise this would be canon. There is no way in hell that Tatsuya would allow this shit to happen unless this was out of his control. There's no way. I'm so irritated by this. This has got to be this has got to have been out of his control. Has to be. I'm very curious what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about this whole situation? What do you guys think about these thick-ass books? Tatsuya, like, what the fuck is going on with these thick-ass books? I'm gonna have to tweet him about this. What is going on with these thick-ass books? What did you do here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. Do you guys think the higher-ups have a lot more influence on what's happening here like I do? This is just very, very sus. It is, especially with these thick-ass books that are scripts. 2 of them. 2 of them. Like, what the fuck? And do you kind of wish, like, based on what, we've been hearing, or what, I don't know if you guys have heard it or not, about what's been going on with Tazai, Do you guys kind of wish we would have gotten something like this for Black Clover like I do? Like, come on, this is some fuckery. Are you guys gonna watch this movie, or are you gonna be like me and probably skip it? I'm curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Black Clover content. A few ways you can do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.